What's shaking, everybody? You're listening to another episode of Improv Tabletop, where we usually do RPG stuff, but today it's Sonic. It's all about Sonic. I can't escape Sonic. He's too fast for me. I can't get away from him. So this is the part where I'm supposed to recap the book. And let me tell you, I've been trying to remember everything that happened. And it's this book. Remember how this book isn't very well written? It turns out I'm having a hard time remembering exactly what happened because my brain is just kind of thinking about that terrible maze we got stuck in. So I know that Sonic woke up one day and things were weird because everybody was saying, hey, you've been doing bad stuff that we don't appreciate, including Tails, who he saved after almost dying while trying to pull a lever. He saved Tails, and Tails was like, no, don't touch me, you're bad. But wait, okay, you're actually the real Sonic. There was a Sonic who burned me and tied my tails up. And so they were like, okay, well, we got to figure out what's going on with this bad Sonic. They jumped across some bridges. They went to the chemical plant and they got stuck in a maze. And they spent a long time trying to get out of that maze. And it did not go very well until it did finally eventually go well. And they finally managed to get their way out of the maze. I think there's probably some other stuff that happened, but that's all I can remember right now. So we're going to see what happens next for Sonic and Tails here in the world of Sonic the Hedgehog Adventure Gamebook 3, Sonic vs. Zonik. Through the archway, they find themselves in a wide, low corridor. The walls are still made of the same dull metal, but there is no Mac, and everywhere is brightly lit by neon lights in the ceiling. Sonic points towards the end of the corridor. All we've got to do now is get to the end, go through a little door on the right, and we'll be right at the gate, he says. He and Tails set off, deeply relieved to be out of the maze. Up ahead, the corridor suddenly bends sharply to the left.
Yeah!
Yeah, baby.
This is the way!
Just around that whoop! Sonic suddenly falls silent, hearing voices approaching. Turn to 148.
Smooth.
There are two voices. One is deep and metallic. The other, well, it seems familiar to Sonic, but he can't quite place it. Crouching just out of sight around the corner, the heroes are unable to see who was speaking. Sonic, that voice, says Tails, his own voice quivering, slightly frightened at what he's about to tell Sonic. It sounds just like, he pauses, like you. What will our brave friends do? Should they wait and listen to what is being said, or should they rush around the corner and confront the mysterious pair?
Did someone say Rush?
Sonic Rush featuring Blaze the Cat.
Cue Tom Sawyer by Rush play.
Page 58. With a short but powerful spin, Sonic speeds around the corner. He is followed by Tails hovering a meter or so above the floor. The owner of the deep metallic voice is easy to spot. Standing a few meters in front of our hero is Grabber, the plant's very own metal spider. The other was Sonic, or at least a thing that looked just like Sonic. That's the thing that attacked me, exclaims Tails. It's Zonik! Both Grabber and Zonik turn around and look straight at the real Sonic and Tails. Turn to 5. Who could have seen this coming?
I'm still in love with the writing that was, he got his nefarious name because it was Stinky.
Yeah. This is like so low level. Chewbacca, that's too long. I'll call you Chewie.
Yeah, that was pretty egregious.
Grabber, normally everyone's worst enemy, is in no fit state to fight and seems glad that Sonic doesn't want to tussle with him. Grr, getting too old for this I am, he says. I'm going to have to power down for a while, have a little rest. Tails and Sonic can see the red glow of Grabber's eyes start to fade as the spider begins to cut off his own power.
Let's take his power source.
Wait, shouts Tails. Who attacked you? It was Sonic, of course. Grabber's voice is getting slower all the time as the power drains away from his circuits. No, I'm Sonic, says Sonic. There can't be two of us. Best you ask Robotnik about that one, says Grabber, his voice becoming a whisper. What do you mean? Questions Sonic. But by now the lights in the spider's eyes have gone. Turn to page 209. Where is Zonik while all this is happening?
He's polishing his shiny blue quills.
That explode on contact.
Yeah.
Neither Sonic nor Tails really knows what to make of all this. The only thing that's for sure is that Zonik has to be stopped, though how they're going to do it remains to be seen. Through the gate to the aquatic ruin, the sea breeze hits them like a breath of fresh air. Or rather, it should have done. Instead, all they could smell was oil. Looks like the oil ocean to me, Sonic. I thought you said this was going to be the aquatic ruin, says Tails. Well, it should be, replies a rather puzzled Sonic. In front of them stretches the coastline, usually lapped by brilliant blue seas. Today the sea has turned black, like oil. Looks like oil, smells like oil, says Tails, bending down to dip a paw to the edge of the sea, and feels like oil too. Okay, so it's oil, says Sonic, a little irritated. The normal route down to the submerged city lies straight in front of them. About 100 meters over to the right, a small sailing boat lies on the beach. Will Sonic and Tails go by the normal route, or will they try the boat?
I don't like water levels. Let's go around.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll take the normal route, page 99. Our heroes decide to go by the normal route, despite the fact that everything is covered in horrible sticky black oil. The jetty leads slowly down into the tunnel, disappearing under the waves. Usually, this tunnel allows excellent views of the teeming fish that live around the city, but today all Sonic and Tails see is the pitch black sludge of oil. Turn to page 56. After only a few hundred meters, even the inside of the tunnel is as black as night, and the stench of oil is becoming unbearable. The two friends stop and look at each other, only the whites of their eyes visible in the darkness. I don't know about you, Tails, but I've had enough of tunnels for a while, says Sonic. The boat, then? Suggests Tails. Yeah, let's go back and try the boat, replies
Oh my
Sonic.
gosh. Okay, fine. We'll do the boat, Buck.
The illusion of choice.
Oh, boy. The small sailing boat has been left dumped on the beach for some reason. Nothing seems to be wrong from first impressions, but both of the heroes are a little wary all the same. Do you know anything about boats? Tails asks Sonic. Yes, of course, replies Sonic, who knew that they floated and hoped that that was enough. Together, they pushed the boat into the glooping mess that was now the ocean. See, said Sonic as they both climbed aboard. No problem. No problem being in all capitals.
Jeez, chill, Sonic.
The boat starts to move out to sea even though there was no breeze in its small sail. Turn to page 69. The little boat bobs its way quite happily across the sea, apparently just as good at floating on oil as on water. Neither Sonic nor Tails has any idea how long the voyage is going to take. The aquatic ruin is huge, and always took Sonic and Tails ages to get through the normal way. Sonic is pondering this problem when the sea suddenly bursts into a fountain right in front of the boat. A split second later, it is followed by a sleek silver shape. The shape makes straight for the boat, a huge mouth opening to reveal row upon row of sharp teeth. In an instant, the boat is hit, and the prow becomes a radically different shape. Chop chop, exclaims Tails. Should Sonic and Tails try to fight... Oh, Chop Chop is the name of a thing. Should we try to fight Chop Chop, or should we sail the boat away?
Okay, before we make the choice, Connor, educate me. What's a chop chop?
Oh, swordfish.
Okay.
I think.
I'm a hedgehog. I think a swordfish would kill me, so...
Let's get out of here.
Let's get out of here.
Yeah, 279.
Have we had a single speed roll this game?
Nope.
Cool.
I think maybe that kid was onto something.
Yeah.
Frantically, both Tails and Sonic start to sail the boat away from Chop Chop, but it is no good. Suddenly, Chop Chop leaps from the sea right in front of them and takes another chunk out of the boat with its vicious jaws. Looks like they're going to have to fight him after all. Turn to 193.
It's a robot shark. That's what it is.
No, not Robot Shark. No.
We did this.
Sonic and Tails attack Chop Chop. Chop Chop's fighting score is 6. If you're unsure what to do, look back at the beginning of the book for instructions. Thank you very much, book. If Sonic is hit by Chop Chop, turn to blah blah blah. If Sonic and Tails win, blah blah blah. It's not telling us what to attack with. We're going to attack with speed, then.
Did the front of the book tell us a different way to do combat in this book?
No, I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be the same, but it's just not telling us which stat to attack with.
Let's do speed.
Yeah, okay, we just have to beat a 6.
Yeah! A 6!
Nice!
Look at us. Unstoppable.
Okay, if we win the fight, turn to page 52. It was not easy seeing off Chop Chop, the deck of a small boat not being the ideal place from which to fight. Well, pretty easier for us, book.
Yeah, book.
The boat hasn't fared so well, unfortunately, and now has several large holes in it. I hope we find somewhere to land soon, says Tails, looking at the battered hull. What about that small island over there, replies Sonic. Tails strains his eyes, and sure enough, there is an island. Well, at least luck's on our side today, whispers Tails to himself. Turn to page 40. I just realized, wasn't Zonik, right there for a while?
Yeah, they
Yeah,
said
he's not very aggro.
they said follow the voice that sounds just like Sonic, and then did we not see him, or what happened?
We saw Zonik, and then the giant metal spider was just like, the evil Sonic defeated me.
I'm dying.
Yeah, and then we just left. In any case.
We probably weren't fast enough to catch up to him.
Yeah. Okay, the small sandy island looms on the horizon, and in no time the brave duo are only 100 or so meters away. If Sonic and Tails are still in a small boat, then turn to 137. If the boat has sunk already, turn to 273.
Nah, we good.
Okay.
Got a boat.
We still have a boat, technically.
We're in a boat.
It hasn't sunk yet.
Yeah, turn to 137. They have just reached the island in time. Or have they? A few meters from the shore, the boat finally calls it a day and starts to sink. Tails starts to hover and will reach the island without any difficulty. Sonic, however, must jump, and it's a long way, all caps. Roll a die and add the result to Sonic's agility, which is a 2. We need to get a 7, so we need a 5 or a 6.
You do it, Chris.
Let's do it. Let's roll that die. You said we need a 5 or a 6?
Yes.
What can you give me for a 4?
Oh, wait. Can we use Tails to help us?
Oh, yeah.
Tails is with us.
He gives us a +3. Yeah. Okay.
Tails, ayúdame.
Okay, Tails is giving us a +3. We're making it. We're doing it. Turn to page 33.
Do the thing.
Just when it looks like Sonic is going to land in the oil, a gust of wind hits him and carries him onto the sandy beach of the island. He has impressed himself at one point to Sonic's coolness.
Oh, yeah.
I'll tell you what, we may be ugly, but we cool as heck.
Yeah, we have 6 coolness. That's the best our stats have ever been in one of these games.
I guess we're doing pretty good.
Yeah, we're doing something right. We're winning this book for sure.
Oh, yeah.
Turn to page 128. Pleasant as it is, Sonic and Tails are still trapped on the island, and they need to find a way off it fairly quickly. There are 2 paths leading away from the beach. Should we follow the west path or the east path?
West is left, baby.
Go west, young man.
Page 26. The sandy path leads into the jungle, running beneath huge palm trees. This is the sort of place that coconuts would like to hang out in, and both of them keep a wary eye out on the treetops. In fact, they are so intent looking above them that the first either knew of the treasure chest was when Tails walked straight into it with a thump.
What?
"Ow," says Tails, stubbing his paw against the half-buried chest. Sonic looks at the large wooden chest that stands right in the middle of the pathway. Now, who would want to put a treasure chest in such an obvious position? "Perhaps they dropped it," said Tails, rubbing his paw. "Or," says Sonic, "they, whoever they are, wanted us to find it." Do you want Sonic to open the chest and see what's inside, or leave the chest where it is?
That's a mimic. Leave it alone.
It's gotta be a trap.
It's a mimic. 100%. It's going to open up its jaw.
But we gotta open it, right? Does Sonic have Mimic in their games?
They do now. I don't know. Want to find out?
Do you want to find out if the chest is a mimic?
Yeah.
What if we got to lose besides our last life?
Yep.
Open up that bad boy.
Okay, page 254. This is gonna be so bad. Leaning forward, Sonic gingerly reaches out with a paw and tries the lid of the chest.
Number 3 gingerly. I'm sorry.
It's not locked. "Here we go then," says Sonic, and with a flick of the wrist, the lid is open. Peering inside, they can see gold. 10 rings, to be precise.
Hey, should we travel to the thing with the thing now that we have 20 rings?
Yeah, let's go to space.
Yeah, let's use our zone chip. Go to page 237.
Wait, but keep your finger on the previous page because I have a gut feeling this may just be like, haha, you used the trap card, now you're dead.
Oh boy.
Congrats on wasting your money. Here's a live bomb.
Carefully, Sonic takes out the zone chip and looks at it. It will cost 10 rings to use it himself, or 20 if he wishes Tails to come with him.
Let's do it.
Once you've decided whether you want blah blah blah, rules. If you think Tails should go as well, turn to page 221.
Come on, yeah, 221. Let's go. We're back in the sewers.
We're back in the sewer, baby.
That'd be awesome.
Go left.
The chip starts to flash with red lights and emit a quiet humming sound. Suddenly, Sonic feels a little dizzy, and Tails starts to sway from side to side. The next thing they know, they're standing in a square room. Everything shines with a bright, white light. This isn't anywhere Sonic's been before. In fact, it doesn't even look like a normal zone. Normal being in quotation marks. There are 4 doors, one in each wall. Above each door is a different picture. Sonic and Tails must choose carefully. They will only be allowed to go through a door once. It will seal shut forever afterwards.
Jeez.
Once they've decided which one to go through, put its number down so that you're not trying to use it again. Which door do you think Sonic and Tails should go through? The one with a pair of tweezers, the one with a sky net, the one with a pair of gloves, or the one with an energy bomb?
Energy bomb. Duh.
Get le bomb.
Why would we not go to the bomb room?
Yeah.
One of these is not like the other.
Hey, here's a pair of tweezers. Here is a bomb.
I don't think we'll need those tweezers anymore.
Yeah, the tweezers failed us. Okay, the door opens before Sonic has even touched it. There is no room behind it, only 2 small panels set into the wall and a small red button with the word return above it. Above the right-hand panel is the word a bomb, and above the left-hand one is written E-bomb. The panels look like they will slide open. Should we open the right-hand panel with the word A-bomb, or the left-hand panel with the word E-bomb, or do we press the return button?
E-bomb. E-bomb. E-bomb.
We are going to get blown up.
But it will be spectacular.
Yeah, well, what a way to go.
E-bomb, page 172.
This is how I hope I die in real life, by the way. A bomb.
Get stuck in a room with 2 buttons and click E-bomb.
The panel slides open to reveal an odd-looking red ball. Sonic picks the ball up and looks at it. I suppose this must be the energy bomb. Add it to Sonic's stuff.
Yeah.
Sweet.
All that Sonic can do now is press the red return button. Okay.
We have a grenade.
I just want to see real quick what would have happened if we'd pressed the A-bomb button.
Yeah.
Because you can only open each door once, and then it closes forever after. Page 160, that was a bad mistake.
There we go.
The panel opens and boom, surprise, surprise, a bomb goes off. Sonic is sent flying through the air to land in deep in the corner. The explosion will remove all of Sonic's rings or life if he hasn't got any. If Sonic has survived, he must now press the red return button. Okay.
So we made the right choice.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, go to page 187 with an energy bomb. I shudder to think what's going to happen when we use this bomb.
I'm so excited.
I hope it's something funny.
Suddenly, there's a funny kind of wobbly feeling, and Sonic, and Tails if he is there, find themselves back where the zone chip was first used. You should have written this down. I didn't write it down. Did I keep my finger in the... I did. I kept my finger in the page. Okay. If you haven't, let's hope you've got a good memory. If you haven't got a good memory, then your adventure ends here.
If you can't remember what page you're from, you die.
Game over.
Oh my goodness. All right, well, we've got an energy bomb with our energy gun that we haven't used yet. We have 0 rings.
Sick.
And 1 life.
Yep.
We're on the edge, baby.
Just the way Sonic would want to be. Now we turn to page 80. After another short walk, the pathway opens into a large clearing in the jungle. In the middle is a small hut made of twigs, leaves, and other bits and pieces from the forest. From the small chimney comes a thin wisp of white smoke. There must be someone at home. Should Sonic and Tails go see who lives at the hut? Should they carry on looking for some way off the island?
I mean, I kind of want to see who's in the hut.
Yeah.
Maybe we can blow them up with an E-bomb. I don't know. We got it. Let's use it.
Friend or foe?
My prediction, we're going to try the door. It's going to be locked, and the book's going to be like, you idiot. Should have gone the other way instead.
You know what? That's a very valid prediction.
Page 73. The inside of the hut is very dim, and although Sonic and Tails strain their eyes, they cannot see very far inside. But they can hear something breathing and moving about. Raising his paw, Sonic knocks politely on the door. "Who is it?" sputters a voice from inside. It was the muffled voice of a person with a cold. "Sonic!" A sharp nudge in the ribs reminds Sonic to say, "And Tails, of course." "Come in then," says the voice. It takes a few seconds for their eyes to get used to the darkness of the hut, but then Sonic and Tails see a small homely room. Sitting in a well-stuffed armchair is the owner of the hut. Turn to page 91.
Ooh, the suspense.
"Hi, I'm Whiffy. Pleased to meet you," the furry black and white creature says, holding out a paw towards Sonic. "Hello," replies Sonic.
Is Whiffy a skunk?
Based on this here illustration, a very coked out looking skunk.
Oh my gosh, those eyes are huge.
Massive.
And those pupils are so small.
He is seeing light years away.
"I've heard a lot about you," says Whiffy. Well, now that I know he's a skunk, I feel like I need a better voice. "I've heard a lot about you," says Whiffy. "I used to live in the Green Hills a few years ago, but being a skunk doesn't tend to make you very popular, so I came here to live." Whiffy goes on to tell Sonic and Tails that he has seen lots of Robotnik's badniks around lately, and that they seem to be looking for something, though unfortunately he doesn't know what. After a long chat, Whiffy gives Sonic a map. "This will show you the way to the speedboat that's moored on the other side of the island." There are even instructions on how to drive it on the other side of the map. Just as Sonic and Tails are about to leave, Whiffy says, "Oh, and one more thing. Take this. It might come in useful sometime."
Is it a bomb?
He hands over a small brown bottle with a cork jammed tightly into it.
It's a Molotov cocktail.
Yes.
We have an energy bomb and a Molotov cocktail. I see that there is no option to ask Whiffy what is in this bottle that he gave us.
We better drink
Can
it.
we just drink right away?
So now we turn to page 28. Following Whiffy's well-drawn map, our heroes have no trouble finding the secret little cove, and sure enough, tied up against one side is a sleek and powerful speedboat. Following the rest of Whiffy's instructions, the pair sets off eastwards. Compared to the sailing boat, this one zooms along like the wind. "We'll be there in no time at this rate," shouts Tails, straining to make his voice heard above the roar of the boat's engines. Above them, the sky is a perfect blue, except for an odd little gray cloud. Sonic looks at it. Something about the cloud wasn't quite right. Will Sonic take the speedboat and look at the cloud, or will he head towards the casino zone?
Okay, so this is the first time we're finding out that the place we'll get to in no time is the casino zone?
Apparently.
So that's where we were headed.
We were headed to the casino zone the entire time.
With no explanation as to why.
Yeah, just the question of do we want to take a quick little pit stop to check out this weird cloud?
I mean, we have a bomb. We have an energy bomb. We should stop and look at everything.
All right, so we're going to go look at the cloud, it sounds like?
Yeah, let's look at the cloud, and if it's dangerous, we'll blow it up and we'll go to the casino.
Yeah.
Perfect. 142. Carefully, Sonic steers the boat towards the cloud. The closer they get, the odder the cloud looks. It appears almost solid and doesn't change shape like a cloud should. Then, when they are almost right underneath it, the cloud suddenly shimmers and disappears. There is a bright flash. Rubbing his eyes, Sonic looks up again and sees in its place a bright silver hover ship, just like the one Robotnik is in the habit of flying around in. "So, this is where you've got to, is it?" booms out a mechanical voice from the ship. "It's Robotnik! 3 exclamation points!" What will Sonic and Tails do? Will they stay and speak to Robotnik, or will they try and sail away?
Can we blow him up?
Can we just straight up murder Robotnik with an energy bomb?
Kill him.
I mean, that would end all of these repetitive cyclical problems, right?
Yeah. So turn to page 24 to try and talk with Robotnik.
Let's do it.
As long as talk is in quotation marks.
It is not, unfortunately.
They may actually think we want to talk.
But
"I've been looking for you. You must get back to the Metropolis Zone and help with the cloning," booms out the voice. Roll the die twice and add the score to Sonic's quick wits. If the result is 7 or more... Okay, so we're going to roll twice. We're going to add 3.
Okay, I'll roll 1 die, you roll the other.
all right, I got a 5.
I got a 2.
Perfect. We're going to turn to page 277. Quick as a flash, Sonic realizes that Robotnik has mistaken him for the evil Zonik. Pushing Tails down out of sight, he replies, "I am sorry, Master. I'll make my way there to you right now." "Make sure you do. I will have important business elsewhere to attend to. When I return, you had better be there. And also, try and keep out of sight. You've already done far too much damage, especially to the aquatic zone." "Sorry, Master, I got carried away," says Sonic. "That's as may be, but I shall have to put it right now." The voice pauses. "Don't worry, your time will come soon." The voice tries to sound friendly. "Now, off to the Metropolis Zone, and quickly." With that, the hover ship zooms off. Tails sits up and looks at Sonic. "The Metropolis Zone?" he says, rather confused. "Yes, and as quick as we can," replies Sonic. So we're not going to Vegas, we're going to Metropolis.
Isn't that where Superman is?
Yeah.
We're going to blow up the Daily Planet.
Yeah.
I will say, the previous books have been a little disjointed at times, especially the second book. I was confused a lot, but this one, like, I am confusion.
Yeah, there's not a lot making sense here.
Or as the book says, I'm confused, and I don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
Y'all, this could go another... I have no idea where we're at in the plot right now.
I don't know if the plot has any idea where it is in the plot right now. Okay, Tails sees the gate to the casino zone first and points it out to Sonic. The glowing neon signs above are a very welcome sight. Without slowing down at all, Sonic aims the boat straight at the gate. "We're going to crash!" screams Tails. "No, we're not!" shouts Sonic. At a split second before they reach the gate, Sonic grabs Tails and goes into a spin that carries both him and his furry friend flying through the gate. Turn to page 226. Wait a second. We were supposed to go to Metropolis and now we're in the casino zone all of a sudden?
Maybe they're the same thing? Maybe the casino is in Metropolis?
Who knows?
Yeah, we're going to go to page 226 either way. Whoa. Real quick, I'm not going to read the page at all, but I just want to show you guys this picture of rats that I found.
My boys.
Rats?
That is a truly troubling number of rats.
It's a lot of them. I hope we have to fight them all.
Sonic and Tails fly through the gate and land in an undignified heap. Looking around, they see that they have indeed arrived in the casino. Okay, we're not going to the Metropolis Zone. It is lit up by multicolored lights, and there are signs all over the place showing the way to various attractions. "You know, Tails," says Sonic, "I always quite liked this place. Come on, let's have a look around." With that, Sonic is off, leaving a still dazed Tails to hurry after him. After a few seconds, Sonic spots a large fruit machine against a wall. Will Sonic go and play it, or will he ignore it?
I want to play it.
All right, let's go to 171.
We're playing slots.
Let's go.
As long as we don't have to put in... If we have to put in rings, I'm immediately turning around.
Yeah, this better be free gambling or I walk.
The fruit machine is lit up like a Christmas tree, and Sonic becomes mesmerized by it. Each game costs 1 ring.
Oh, just 1 ring?
We have 0 rings, is the thing.
Nice.
Just 1 ring, though?
Well, wait, here's... Okay, each game costs 1 ring, and Sonic cannot resist the temptation. Roll the die twice. If the results add to 4 or less, blah, blah, blah. If it results to 5 or less, blah, blah, blah. Remember to subtract 1 ring. It doesn't give us an option
to not
for if
play.
we don't have any money.
Then I guess maybe, when they walk in, they just hand you like a complimentary chip to get you rolling, and you go from there.
I mean, we've already got the Game Shark plugged in.
Might as well.
Let's get a freebie. Why not?
Oh.
Why not?
Mother load.
Roll.
Okay, we're going to roll 2d6.
Okay, I would roll, but my cat has curled up on my dice tray, and I don't want to move her, so...
I got this.
Connor,
Hiya.
you roll these 2 dice.
Hiya. That's a 4. Hiya. That's a 6. Ha.
Oh, man.
All right, turn to page 199.
I think we hit the jackpot with a 4 and a 6, right?
The fruit machine whirs into action while Sonic and Tails are staring at it. Sonic loses.
How?
If Sonic plays the fruit machine again, turn to page 171. If he thinks it's a waste of time, turn to page 97.
I think it's a waste of time, guys. Let's get out of here.
Well, here's the thing. We think it's a big old waste of time, but we've reached the first bug in this book. This is one of the places where he knows that it doesn't lead to the right place, but he's not sure where it's supposed to lead.
That's
Oh my
awesome.
gosh, yes. I'm so excited. Okay, so we're going to say it's a big waste of time, and he's going to take us somewhere completely random.
Completely random, apparently.
Let's do it.
It's a waste of time. So now we roll the slots of fate.
Okay.
Of destiny.
We're going to page 97.
Sonic stands on the edge of time.
Using every bit of charm he's got, Sonic manages to persuade the man.
Yeah, he does.
Yes, we do.
Sonic discovers that he's the casino's commissionaire, parentheses, a very important person. Sonic tells the commissionaire that it was Zonik and not himself who was responsible for all the damage to the casino. Furthermore,
Maybe we used the bomb and it just like blew up a page, and now we're convincing him it was someone else.
Yeah,
surprise.
I like that.
Furthermore, Sonic offers to help the commissionaire put right all the damage. Turn to page 2.
Sick.
The commissionaire explains that Zonik has ransacked most of the casino and scared away all of its customers. All the damage must be put right, and quickly. If Sonic and Tails will help him, the commissionaire will be pleased to return the favor. To help them, he gives them 50 credits. Okay, so we got 50 chips, I guess?
Now we can roll 100 dice.
Okay, I'm down.
Make a note of them in Sonic stuff. While Sonic and Tails are in the casino, these can be used just like rings.
Oh,
Ew.
Unfortunately, they're worthless everywhere else. Shoot, we got 50 rings. Let's use the zone chip.
True.
I mean, that sounds like a hack, but let's do it.
Hey, the book says they function like rings as long as you're in the casino zone.
If this was a system like Magic the Gathering or something of that nature, you follow what is written. Your logic is correct. Let's do it.
Reading the card explains the card.
Yes.
Wait a second. We don't have to bring Tails with us.
Yeah, just leave him.
And now we know that we just go right back where we started in the first place.
Let's do it.
Oh wait, but Tails, I keep forgetting that Tails gives us a +3 bonus to our rolls.
Oh yeah, we're not using that. We have not been using that at all.
Christian, you know that little there's a chest under Whiterun that you can glitch into in Skyrim
Yes.
and get a bunch of free stuff?
Yes.
I feel like this is that.
Oh, but I also forgot that if we bring Tails, it's a different page we turn to than if we don't bring Tails.
Oh.
Should we try not bringing Tails this time and see what happens?
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what? Let's do it.
Tails, you stay here and gamble.
Okay, let's go to page 127. The chip starts to flash with red lights, emitting a quiet humming sound. Suddenly, Sonic feels a little dizzy. The next thing he knows, he's in a room, bright white light, blah, blah, blah. So it's friggin' exactly the same room. We just don't have Tails with us.
Okay. And the options are Tweezer.
Gloves.
Skynet and Energy Bomb.
Well, we can't do Energy Bomb because we already got that.
We don't need the tweezers because we already got blown up by a quill.
Yeah.
So do we want a Skynet or a pair of gloves?
Skynet.
Skynet being like the thing that controls everything?
Yeah, like the internet. Let's get it.
Let's get the internet real quick. Turn to page 290.
It's probably just a big net to use on flying thing. I don't know.
The door opens automatically to reveal a long corridor. It's all white and completely empty. The corridor soon opens into a wide room. Dominating the whole place is a motionless silver robot standing bang in the middle of the room.
Uh-oh.
Its right hand is outstretched and holds a small bag. On the wall over to the left is a red button labeled Return. Does the robot need a closer look, or would it be a better idea to press the red return button?
I mean, we gotta check out the robot and then maybe run away really fast to get to the button if it tries to attack us. Because, I mean, we want that bag in his hand.
I want that bag.
Okay, gonna turn to page 184. Now that the robot is closer, Sonic can clearly see that written on the bag are the words Skynet. Should Sonic reach out and take the bag, or is it a better idea to push the red button? They really want us to push this red button.
But we really want that Skynet.
Take the bag.
All right, we're going to go to 147. Ignore the red return button.
And be fast about it.
Just as Sonic grabs the bag, the robot springs to life. Instantly, it aims a punch, but Sonic is too fast and easily avoids it.
Yeah.
That's right.
Unfortunately, the Badnik is now between him and the return button, and Sonic is going to have to fight his way through. The Badnik has a fighting score of 6, and it needs 2 hits to be destroyed.
Oh.
Sonic must fight using strength.
Oh, must. Okay, so now it tells us we need to use strength.
Yeah, if Tails is with him, he will help. Should we have brought Tails with us, maybe?
What's our strength at?
2.
Let's find out.
Let's find out if we should have brought Tails with us.
So we're going to roll +2. We just have to beat a 6. So we need a 4 or a 5.
I got a 4.
I got a 4.
Hey!
Perfect. 2 hits.
We don't need no Tails.
Get him out of here.
Okay, so we add the Skynet to our inventory and we hit the red return button, turning to page 187.
I still don't know what a Skynet is, but I'm glad it's here.
Suddenly there's a funny kind of wobbly feeling. Oh yeah, this is the part where if we have a bad memory, then we just lose.
Yeah.
Okay, so we go back to page 2 with our energy bomb and our Skynet.
We are untouchable.
I mean, we've still got 40 more rings as long as we're in the casino. Should we just go back and grab the gloves real quick?
Well, part of me says yes, but part of me also says maybe they gave us 50 rings because we will need a lot of rings for something coming up.
So let's see, like right before we leave the casino, if we've still got rings left. Then we'll see about grabbing those gloves maybe.
That's my strategy.
Okay.
Yep.
All right, so we turn to page 274. The commissionaire stands aside, allowing our heroes to enter the pinball hall. In the casino, pinball is far more than simply a table with a steel ball rolling around it. Here, the player is the ball, all capitals. The last damage is in the big table, says the commissionaire. All the traps are deadly now, so be very careful. Taking the man's advice, Sonic and Tails climb into the entrance to the machine. Good luck, shouts the commissionaire. I'll meet you at the other end. Sonic looks up the steep ramp along which both he and Tails will soon be catapulted. Here we go then, let's roll, he says, reaching up towards the start button. How hard will Sonic press the button? Softly, fairly hard, or hard?
Hard.
Hard as he can.
All right, page 49. Very gently, Sonic reaches over and presses the large red button.
Wait, what?
Very gently? Wait a second.
We said hard.
This is bad. Let me check. Hard. Turn to page 49. Presses it gently. What?
Okay, go to. What if you go to the page attached to gently?
Go to gently.
If I go to softly, it says go to page 196.
Sonic slams the button.
Very gently, Sonic reaches over and presses the large button.
So
What?
Okay, go to medium then.
Or I'll scream.
Fairly hard. Turn to page 280. Sonic reaches over and presses the large button marked start. He gives it a fairly hard push. There's a click and then a rumble behind them. Suddenly there's a loud whoosh.
I guess we'll push it as hard as we can within the laws of the book,
I guess so.
which is medium hard.
Suddenly there's a loud whoosh and a blast of air catches Tails and Sonic. It carries them up the ramp towards the start of the game. It's a lot gentler than the old spring, yells Sonic, though judging from Tails' expression, he's not convinced. After a couple of seconds, the wind starts to fade away and our heroes slow down as the top of the ramp approaches. Just when it seems they aren't going to make it, the ramp curves back on itself and they find themselves falling. Turn to page 17.
Okay.
Sonic's touch on the start button was perfection. Our heroes have rolled onto the table at just the right speed.
There we go.
They glide perfectly through a bonus zone. 10 rings appear from thin air and tumble onto the platform beneath the bonus.
Cha-ching, baby.
Add them to Sonic's stuff. These are 10 real rings, not fake rings.
Oh, yeah.
A split second later, Sonic and Tails touch down as well. Cool, says Tails. No, mega cool, corrects Sonic.
Yeah, Tails, get it right.
Get it right, dude. Come on.
From here, they can go one of two ways. Which will they choose? The right platform or the left platform?
Left, 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 left,
I
left,
think
left, left,
you
left,
know
left,
the
left, left.
answer.
All right, page 109. The platform is only a short drop, and both our friends make it easily. Below them, they can see the game stretching away into the distance. Sonic moves closer to the edge of the platform to have a better look, and doesn't notice the tripwire. Boom! There's a massive explosion, catapulting Sonic and Tails none too gracefully to the ground. That's never happened before, says Sonic, picking himself up, trying to act as if neither his body nor his pride has been injured. Remove 5 credits from Sonic's stuff.
Oh,
Ooh.
okay, easy.
I'm kind of glad we didn't use all the credits because I feel like we may have some hazards in this place that are like require them.
A little bit. To the right, Sonic and Tails see a row of targets. Directly below them, there is a spinner. Do we aim at the targets or do we drop into the spinner?
Let's do spinner?
Spinner.
Spinner makes sense because Sonic spins, right?
Yeah.
He turns into a little round ball.
Yeah, and spinner I barely know her, so
So, you know.
we have that.
Perfect. Drop into the spinner, go to page 124.
Yee!
Sonic and Tails find themselves in the game's central spinner. It looks like a massive fairground roundabout. There are 5 exits from the spinner back into the game, each of which is spring-loaded. So make sure our friends are careful. Both of them have played this game before, but they must remember that Zonik has been here before them, which makes it an altogether more dangerous place to be. Sonic and Tails are now committed to playing the game. There are only 2 ways out, and one of them is unthinkable. This sounds like a clickbait article.
Yeah, what's the unthinkable one?
It's death!
Each time they visit a part of the game, write down the number of the section so that you know that they have been there already. They may not use the gold exit until they have scored 100 points in the game. Make a note of the points they score. Which exit should they use to leave the game?
Is this a
red, yellow, blue, green, or gold?
It's another mini game map.
We're in another maze, boys.
Go through gold.
Gold.
We got them all.
Yeah.
Well, we need to have 100 points is the thing. Those are different than credits and rings.
But, alright, we're red.
Okay. 295 to go to red. Sonic and Tails speed out into the game at a terrific speed. Everything is a blur, and only at the very last minute does Sonic see a large target flashing with bright red lights. First Sonic and then Tails hits the target square in the middle. If this is the first time that Sonic and Tails have been to this target, they score 10 points, add them to Sonic's point score. Now roll the die and add the result to Sonic's agility.
Okay, what's his agility?
That is 2.
I'll roll a die for agility. That's a 2.
Woo!
We needed a 6, so we must turn to page 283. Oh wait, Tails is with us. Yeah, Tails is with us. So that is a success. We need to remember that Tails is with us. Okay, if the score is 6 or more, then Sonic and Tails may go either to a bouncer, to another bouncer, or spring back.
I don't understand.
We're trying to build up a points combo.
So a bouncer is what we want to do?
I think so.
Another bouncer, yeah.
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay, do we want to go to a bouncer or another bouncer?
Another bouncer.
Yeah, another.
Okay, we're going to go to page 36. This time, our heroes don't go so quickly, and they easily hit the bouncer and then jump up on top of it, scoring 5 points if this is the first time they've been here. Standing on top of the bouncer, they can both feel it throbbing under their feet. Perhaps they better not stay here too long. Now roll the die. If the score is 1 or 2, you must turn to this page, 3 or more. Okay, we're going to roll and just try not to get a 1 or 2.
You got this, Connor. I trust you not to get a 1 or a 2.
Don't worry, I got a 3.
There you go.
Hey, not even close.
All right, so now we can aim at another bouncer below them or a large target.
Large target.
Big target, get it.
Okay, 295. Now we need to roll on our agility. Oh, we've already been here. Okay, roll on our agility, I guess.
Do we get any points from
I
hitting
got a
that?
5.
Okay, when we reach a place where we've already been, then we don't score the points a second time.
Oh, then we have been to this large target.
Yeah.
Okay.
So at this point, we can go to, we've already been to another bouncer. Do we want to go to a bouncer or spring back?
A bouncer.
Yes.
Okay, 189. Bunching himself up into a ball, Sonic tries to spring as he tumbles through the air. The bouncer looms in front of him, and somehow he manages to grab hold of it with Tails hanging onto his feet for all he's worth. They've made it. Score 5 points if this is the first time you've been here.
So we're at 20 points?
We're at 20 points. Now standing on top of the bouncer, we can feel it throbbing under our feet. Should we try to aim at another bouncer above them or try and get into the long chute way off to the right?
Shoot.
Yeah, shoot sounds cool.
Shoot for the shoot.
Go to 195. The chute runs all the way down the side of the game. Sonic and Tails move faster and faster. All right, yells Sonic as they approach the bottom. Here the chute curves back out into the middle and the brave adventurers find themselves flying through the air once more. A large round target looms up in front of them and they strike it fair and square, scoring 10 points if this is the first time they've been here.
30 points, baby! We are doing good!
In the distance, they can just see another target. Roll the die and add the result to Sonic's strength and then add his agility if the combined score is 10 or more. So our strength and our agility are both 2. So we've already got 4. Tails gives us another 3, so we need to roll a 3 or higher on the die.
Got this.
You got it.
I got a 3.
Yeah, you did.
Perfect.
I'm testing my luck, Christian. You're up next.
Okay, you enter to page 228. With great body control, Sonic and Tails speed towards the next target. They strike at a glancing blow, scoring 10 points if it's the first time they've been here.
What is that, 50?
Pretty sure we're at 40.
Look, I don't do math, so...
Nor I. It's a horrible drug.
In the distance, yet another target can be seen. Roll the die and add the result to Sonic's strength and then his agility. We want 10 again.
So I'm rolling this one?
So we just need a 3 or higher.
Get her done.
That's a 6, baby.
Yeah, it is.
All right, now we go to 133. Sonic and Tails effortlessly glide onto the third target, scoring 10 points. It's the first time they've been here. We're at 50.
Yeah.
Now a choice has to be made. Should they take a chance and jump down towards the bottom of the game, or should they step into the nearby warp chute?
Warp sounds fast.
Yeah.
It does sound fast.
Warp shoot.
124. Sonic and Tails find themselves in the game's central spinner. Okay, we're back in the middle. We've already taken the red exit, so we can take yellow, blue, or green.
We're blue.
More blue.
Dabba-dee-dabba-die. Sonic and Tails speed out of the game at a terrific rate. Everything is a blur, and only at the very last minute does Sonic see a large target flashing with bright blue lights. First Sonic and then Tails hits the target square in the middle. This is the first time they've been here. They add 10 points to their score. Now roll the die and add Sonic's strength.
Go for it.
Don't worry, guys. We got a 2.
All right.
But we have...
We have Tails. Yes.
Yes. Tails.
So we're good to go. Sonic and Tails can go either to a bouncer, another bouncer, or spring brack.
Let's do another bouncer like we did last time.
Another one.
Go to page 6. It's only a short way to this bouncer, and both of them make it easily, scoring 5 points. We're at 65. There's a great view of the game from here, and it stretches as far as the eye can see in every direction. Now roll the die. We just want to get a 3 or more.
Okay, that would be a 4.
Look
Nice.
at you. No hesitation. Oh, you know what you're about.
Oh.
So now we can go back to the central spinner, or we can head to a bouncer off to the left. Let's try and keep that combo going, I think.
Yeah.
Okay, 181. Even though they're traveling at breakneck speed, Sonic and Tails manage to stay in control. They skid to a halt on top of the bouncer, scoring 5 points. This is 70 points. From here, they can see another bouncer. Turn to page 6. Okay, we've been here before. Now we just roll a die.
I'll roll it. That's a 4. What does that do?
We can choose to go back to the same bouncer we just went to, which wouldn't get us any more points, or we can go back to the central spinner.
That's it. We don't have a bouncer. We only have another bouncer.
Yeah.
Oh, central it is.
Okay, we only need 30 more points before we can go out through the gold exit. Do we go yellow or green?
Green, like the Green Hill Zone.
Like the Green Hill Zone, baby.
It's my home.
86. The Super Duo speed out of the game at a terrific speed. Hurtling towards them, they can see a large target flashing with bright green lights. We hit it square in the middle. We get another 10 points.
That's 80?
Yep. Now we roll the die and add Sonic's speed, baby.
Yeah, we do. I'll roll this because I am not scared.
We just need a 6 or higher. There's literally no way we can lose.
Try not to roll a 0.
I got a 5.
All right. Do we go to a bouncer, another bouncer, or the central spinner?
A bouncer.
All right. Alfred Bouncer.
Please. Alfred was my father.
Reacting with incredible speed, Sonic grabs the target with one paw and Tails with the other, sending both of them whizzing off towards a mushroom bouncer on the right. They hit the bouncer square on, scoring 5 points. Then they bounce back the way they came towards the target again, turn to 86. Okay, so now we can go to a bouncer or another bouncer or the central spinner.
Another bouncer.
Let's go.
256. Reacting with incredible speed, Sonic grabs the target with one paw and Tails with the other, sending them both whizzing off to another mushroom bouncer. We gain 5 points. We're at 90. We only need 10 more points.
We got this.
Then we go back towards the place we just came from. So now we can only go back to the central spinner. And now we go through the yellow door, I suppose.
So you're just telling me we have to go through every single one of these to get to 100 points? There's no way to speed run this?
Apparently.
Nope. Just gotta hit them all.
Okay, so we speed out at terrific speed. There's a large target with flashing yellow lights. We hit it right in the center. We get 10 points. We've got 100 points, boys.
We're rich.
Let's go to the gold, baby.
Yes, we'll spring back 124. Now we go to the gold exit on page 45. The gold door opens and Sonic and Tails find themselves careening down a long tunnel. The tunnel goes on and on with our heroes traveling faster and faster as they fall. This must go all the way to the Tails is cut off shortly as they tumble through a bonus gate. The game clatters around, winning our game gurus no less than 40 points.
What? Are you saying we could have just gone this way 40 points ago?
Well, the door wouldn't have opened until we got 100 is the thing.
Okay.
Unfortunately, though, they are now falling out of control towards the bottom of the game. Sonic looks down. Oh no! He sees the gaping black hole screaming up towards them. Looks like it's game over! Tails and Sonic tumble through the game over hole together. Turn to page 135. The two intrepid heroes tumble through the game over hole. You know, Tails, says Sonic, picking himself up off the floor, I don't come here often.
What?
Tails gives his friend one of those looks. I mean, it's so rare for me to actually lose, he continues.
Oh my gosh.
Of course it is, replies Tails sarcastically. These people. The brave friends seem to be in some sort of control room. Over to the left is a large hole in the floor through which the losing player's ball would go. The rest of the room is full of computer equipment. Do you understand any of this? Asks Tails, looking at the bewildering mess of circuits. Of course, says Sonic. What else would you expect? Looks like there's going to be trouble between the two friends. He picks up a games console. It's just like a Mega Drive, says Tails. Not quite, says Sonic. Look. He points out the title on the cartridge. Death Ball? I haven't heard of that one, says Tails. Well, I think we've just been playing it. It's wired straight into the main computer. The machine is indeed plugged into the game's main control console. No guesses about who did this, eh? Says Sonic. Looks like we've just missed him again. Yes, replies Tails, wondering if they will ever catch the evil Zonik. Still, there's an easy way to sort out this game for the commissionaire, he says, and he reaches out to pull the connecting wire from the console. Roll the die and add the results to Sonic's quick wits. We need to beat a 6. Our quick wits is 3. Tails gives us a 3.
We got it, baby.
Yeah.
And I rolled a 6.
Woo!
Nice.
Yeah, we did.
We win. We hit to page 297.
Oh, yeah.
Sonic notices the small black and red wire underneath the Mega Drive. Following it with his eyes, he sees it leads underneath the console to a, oh no, don't touch it, it's a bomb! Just in time, he reaches out to grab Tails' paw. Phew, that was close, exclaims Sonic. Tails swallows hard. That was close, he says after a pause. Skillfully, Sonic fiddles with the wires, and in a few seconds the screen of the Mega Drive goes blank. Nothing to it. When you know how! In all capitals.
How did he know how to do that?
He's a bully.
Under the circumstances, Tails thinks it better to keep quiet. I think under the circumstances, Tails, this is the part where you look at Sonic and just say, hey dude, we've been like trying to maintain this relationship for such a long time. We've known for years that it's over. It's dead.
Yeah.
We're just doing this for like the public perception. We'll both be so much better off if we finally just end this right here and right now. I think that's what Tails should say to Sonic.
Setting healthy boundaries.
Exactly.
Yep.
Well, I suppose we'd better get moving, old friend, says Sonic. There's only one way out of this room, conveniently marked exit. Turn to page 157.
Hey!
Well, everybody, I gotta admit, I'm a little bit disappointed in myself for getting through that entire pinball sequence and somehow not realizing that it was probably a reference to the 1993 hit video game Sonic Spinball, which, you know, we were reading this book, we were under duress, so I think it's okay. But in any case, yeah, we've got one more episode of Sonic to finish out this month, and then we're going to be back with Starboo Valley next month. Very exciting, as well as our patron-exclusive Dumbledore's Delinquents campaign, which we have begun recording, and I'm very excited to see how that continues going. But for the time being, much love and stuff, everybody. We'll catch you next time on Improv Tabletop.